Hey y'all, welcome in. I'm Danielle. If this is your very first time in my live, please come in and speak. Introduce yourself. Let us know where you're coming in from. I am a retired registered nurse from Richmond, Virginia, and what I have discovered has absolutely changed my life. It's called digital marketing. Not sure if any of you are familiar with it, but by the time you leave today, one thing is for sure, you will not just have to rely on one stream of income if that's all you have right now. If you've been thinking about having a business of your own, if you have been thinking about getting a second job, hold please. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't give a job more time. If you're already working outside the home 8 hours, why would you want to pick up something else like that? Don't do that. Somebody put in the chat, don't do that, because that's what we're going to talk about, how we can make moolah from our homes at anywhere, working part-time around our families. And that's what I have been doing. Hey, Flying Torpedo. Welcome in, everybody. I'm getting everything straight so I can go live. I have not been live in a couple days, you guys. Life has been happening and I've been extremely busy, and I just daughter and my son-in-law to come out on a double date night with us, and that's exciting, y'all, because y'all, who would have ever thought? These days just go by so fast. Your kids, you look up and they grown, and that's what happened. So my daughter, she's married, been married for 2 years, so we invited them to come on out with us tonight. Hey Hollywood, hey Frenchie, hey Napoleon Robinson, and Mr. Renaissance. What's up, Mr. Renaissance Man? Hey Christine Antonio, welcome in. Type in where you are coming in from so we can see where we at. One day I hope to go live and have someone on here from all the 50 states, like somebody tell me they from Alaska or something like that. I think that'd be so cool. That's the good thing about the internet, y'all. We can connect with people all over the world. And so I'm glad that y'all connecting with me, spend a few moments with me. I'm a retired registered nurse. I've been a nurse for 18 years, actually worked in healthcare field for 20 years. Can you say burnt out and exhausted? Okay, I understand. You understand too. I was disgusted, burnt out, y'all. And I was looking for ways to make extra money. Hey, baby girl. Hey, Sheila. Make sure y'all say hey in the chat. Type hey. It's just like when you come in anybody's live, you want to say hi because you want to get your points, okay? Very important that you make sure you get your points when you're on this good old TikTok, okay? Because it all works by means of engagement. Hey, Trev and Terrence W. Hen, welcome in. Hey, Shelly, that's what I'm talking about. We want to engage with people who engage. Y'all don't come in here and just be following people. They call it dry following, but definitely don't connect with people who do not engage. If they don't engage here, what you think they're going to do on yours? The same thing, which is nothing. So don't do that, y'all. We are trying to build meaningful connections. We're trying to find out what people are doing on here. If they're comedians, if they're comical, if they're giving health advice, teaching us how to do hair, things that you love, that's the people that you connect with. So tap someone's picture, see what they're about. If they don't have a picture, send them a message and let them know you need a profile picture. I don't care if it's a picture of a flower outside or if it's a piece of dirt or your big toe. Put a picture on there as your profile picture, because when you don't have one, you don't look real and authentic. So Shelly, that's what I'm going to give you as assignment for today. Go get you a profile picture. Look through your camera roll and find something. It don't have to be you if you don't want to show your face. That's the good thing about the internet. You can be incognito, and so that way people don't know who you are. Hey, Tessie Collection and Napoleon Robinson. Y'all may see me live on 2 different platforms. Well, let me take that back. I do go live on multiple platforms like YouTube, but right now I'm live on 2 TikTok pages because I have an original page that occasionally gets cloned and people message people and have them on Telegram and WhatsApp and have scanned them out of money. I don't do that, y'all. I talk to you on the phone. You'll get my phone number, or we meet in Zoom and we have a conversation. So don't go over to Telegram and WhatsApp because it is not me. Hey, Sandra, thank you so much for the connection. I appreciate it. Let me see if I can get over here to these good old sound effects. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And also, I look forward to connecting with you and see what you share on your platform. And if you're new, the good thing about it is that you got time to learn this whole thing. I accidentally invited you. So, hey, Sharon, I'm going to, I hit the wrong button. Hey, how you doing today?
Excelentes reviews y más de 490 reseñas.
Oh, Chad, you speak Spanish. I need to go get my daughter because she speaks Spanish. My daughter, forever grateful for the amazing women in my life, my fellow wives, mother, and Christian sisters. Welcome in. Thank you so much. Y'all connect with people who engage, and make sure you get your points for today. So if you don't know how to get points inside of lives or to hit your daily point goal for TikTok, it simply is racking up the points when you engage with people in their lives. You get 45 points for a daily heart meet. So a daily heart meet is that heart at the top of the screen. It looks like an orange heart. You pay TikTok 1 coin. They're a business. They want to make money. You'll pay them 1 coin, which is equivalent to like 1 cent, and they give you 45 points. Then if you leave a comment while you're in this live, they'll give you a bonus of 30 points. They also would give you a total of 30 points for share. So at the bottom where you see a little arrow that allows you to share the live out, feel free to share it out to invite somebody else who you know who needs to make money, y'all. Because I was a burnt out nurse. I did MLM and network marketing companies as well. Has anyone ever done any of those before I go down the rabbit hole talking about them? Okay, because I'm glad I'm done with that, y'all. I used to reach out to people, make a list of 100 or 1,000 people, invite people to see presentations. If they didn't show up, I had to follow up. It was a lot of work, to be honest. I probably worked more than I did when I worked in corporate America, hour-wise, if you did time for time. Hey, Dr. Amy. Hello, fellow community members. So you see another engager is in the house. And so I worked more in MLM and network marketing. I used to be a sales director in the Pink Cadillac company. Some of y'all know that. Just because we got the car does not mean we have money, y'all. We call it a trophy on wheels, and we never talk about our income because half of them broke. Then I moved on to Melaleuca. Oh, excuse me, I didn't want to say that company. Hey, Scrubs, Babe Bella, another fellow healthcare worker, I'm assuming, because you got Scrubs in there. And I did well there. That was the first time I'd ever made 6 figures in my entire life, y'all, in a 12-month span. I went over there and it's health and wellness. I'm a nurse, so of course it fit the bill. So I made $158,000 my first 12 months. The next year I went on and made another 6 figures and another 6 figures my third year. I did very well there in that company, you guys, but I burnt myself out. I worked way too hard for the money. I worked too hard for the money. So now I truly work smart, not harder, and I sell done for you digital products. I'm so glad that someone thought enough of me to personally pick the phone up and invite me to understand this information. I don't do that though. And I don't teach anybody who purchases from me to do the same thing. We build this thing strictly organic on the internet. We're not reaching out to your cousin, your mama, your sister, your brother. They don't need to know what you're doing. If they find you on the internet, good for them. And if they ask you some questions, you're going to send them a website, okay? We're going to keep it super duper simple. That way you have your time freedom. You're not sitting up on the phone with people all day long. And so this has been a blessing in disguise. I finally listened after several times, y'all. It took my friend twice to talk to me about it. Only thing that got me and piqued my interest was when she called me and told me one of our fellow friends had made $30,000 in the last 45 days. And once she said that, it was someone else that I knew and I trusted. And I'm like, now I want to give it a try. I want to figure out what this thing is called digital marketing. And I went to the internet. I researched it. I looked it up on Google. Google is your friend, y'all. Use it. We all use it, right? You get in an argument with somebody, you're always going to fact check and prove them wrong. So use Google to find out what digital marketing is, y'all. And it's the best thing. It's simply just learning how to sell stuff on the internet. I don't care if you're selling earrings. I don't care if you're selling flasks. I did take this to the show tonight, y'all, with my own goodies up in it. But I don't care what you're selling. You're going to learn how to sell on the internet. You're going to learn how to market. I learned how to sell in businesses, but I never learned how to market, y'all. And this has been the best thing ever because being a serialpreneur and my husband being an entrepreneur, these skills that I've learned in digital marketing, I wish I've known these years ago. I would have been a millionaire already. That's okay. It's coming. And I will be retiring Mr. Pace from his JOB, The Journey of the Broke. He will be coming out just like his wife so he can enjoy his good old days in his house like me. We are over 40 years old, and I was wondering, could I learn something new at my age, y'all? I have grown kids. I actually have 4. My oldest is 24. My youngest is 14. And I'm like, can I learn something else after having such a long career in healthcare? Can I do something different? And the answer is yes. I got into a community, and there's people in there my grandmother's age. They're in their 80s. And they're 70 plus and they are doing this and making money. So is it possible for you to learn something new and make money? It absolutely is, y'all. All you have to do is first condition your mind that you're willing to learn something new. This isn't a get rich quick scheme. You're going to learn skills of how to connect, show up on the internet, be your organic, authentic self. And the internet is going to do what it do. You're going to put keywords and stuff on your content. They call those SEO words, and people will find you. You don't have to search for people anymore. So all my fellow MLM network marketers, take a deep breath. You're no longer making a list of 100 people. You're no longer up on the phone calling people. You're not going for no, even though that was a great book. I read that in network marketing. You're not going for the no. You're not reaching out to people. You're not experiencing rejection. You come on the internet and you simply be yourself. Simply be yourself and share what you have, share what you learn. And if others want it and need it, and it feels a need for them in their life, guess what they're going to do? They're going to purchase it. No different than shopping on Amazon, and you do not have to be present. So if you have not got this information before, it's free, y'all. It's free. Just go to my website and get it. I have it plastered all over this live at the top. Take a screenshot. Let me smile first because I don't want y'all to have no ugly screenshot of me in your phone. That's still not that cute, but here, this is my good side, right? This is my good side. This is my good side. Take the picture, okay? Go to my website when you get a chance. If you are on my website, on my TikTok page that I've had for a long time, the link is clickable. So all you do is click my picture in the top left corner once. My picture will show up a second time, and then all you do is click the link, and my link is right there. You see what it is? It's going to have like a paper clip in front of it, and when you touch it, it's going to open up and you're going to see my website. Now, my website is liveatyourpace.com. I've recently branded myself. It's free to do. I'll build yours for you too. That's something I do for those who purchase from me. It takes me less than 15 minutes. You and I get on Zoom, and I'm going to set up your digital store in case you already sell products. Because some people who purchase from me, they already have physical businesses that are doing well. They may sell hair care products like Nancy, who purchased from me. And so she's already doing well and has that set up. You may already sell digital products, but you don't have a course to sell with it. I'm going to put it all in the store. So you have one website people can come to and they can shop from you. You'll learn it in here, but hey, let's avoid the learning curve. I know how to do it in 15 minutes or less. So we're going to just jump on Zoom and I'm going to knock that bad boy right on out. Okay. It's just very quick and simple to do. But this is what it looks like. So if you're on TikTok right now, you're on my main profile page. I'm just going to show you for those who are on my new page, which is called Diva Nurse VA. Okay. Then all you do is just go simply to my website. But this is, I'm going to flip my camera around very briefly because TikTok funny acting, y'all. I'm going to tell you this. When you start going live, they do not like you sharing your screen often. It's great to have a tablet or something in your hand that you can hold up behind you, but still keep your face in the camera. But right here, this is my link. It's clickable. On my new page, I think I have like 400 followers, so it's not clickable just yet, but it's coming. You're going to say, yes, open anyway. And you're going to end up on my website. You can connect with me on all my social media handles. You can also email me. I'll get it. I respond to any questions that you have. Or if you say, Danielle, can we just talk on the phone? I'll shoot you over my number, okay? But DGC, this is where I started. I've made over 40-something thousand already since January, just with this program alone. I have more than one. I actually have several, but I only promote 2. And I'll explain to you why, and you'll see why as we go through and I explain this to you. But DGC is a step-by-step guide with videos, testimonials. You're going to learn the skills to make up to $900 per customer working 2 hours a day or less directly from your phone. How many of y'all wish you worked 2 hours a day or less? I know I did. That never was even a thought that crossed my mind finishing nursing school. Impossible. And then also you can do this as a complete beginner. I just started the TikTok page to do this business. I've been on Facebook, Instagram, and I thought TikTok was just for the young folks, but here we are. We over here making money, right? So then just click here and open it up. And then they create all of this for you. So how many of y'all feel like you are not tech savvy? Put a 1 in the chat if you are not tech savvy. If you aren't tech savvy, hey cousins, welcome on in, okay? Because I'm not tech savvy either. You're in the right place. Hey Poochie, hey VD, JD, and Auntie Carol. Let's talk about it. And Theron, welcome in. If you are not tech savvy, put a number 1 in the chat. Constance says she's not tech savvy. Okay. Let me explain to you. Digital Growth Community has a 24/7 tech team. When you purchase and invest into this program, they're going to build your landing page as well as your website. You're not going to do that. What you do is go get your own domain name, which mine is liveatyourpace.com. And then this stuff, they're going to populate it. I just put my own picture there because I'm slowly getting through the information and learning. And I'm to the point where I'm learning about branding myself. Okay. That's not important, has not stopped me from making moolah. I was 8 months in before I finally put my picture on my page. They had a stock photo of a family there, and that works just fine. So when you're on this page, all you do is just simply put your name and your best email address in. So once you do that, go ahead and type done, because we're going to walk through this and I'm going to explain how by the time you leave here today, you're going to learn how you can have multiple streams of income, okay? Because not talking about just one stream of income, I'm going to show you how you can have multiple streams of income with this program. This is what it has afforded me. I love it, the freedom that I have. This is my first time working today in my business. This is considered work, right? When you go live or either you post or create content, you're working for yourself. This is my very first time. Today, I was busy. I did a volunteer preaching work. I laid in my bed and chillaxed. I just went to a comedy club with my daughter and son-in-law, and I just came home and I'm like, I haven't been live in a couple days. And I love it because I do not have to work my business every single day and be close to it in order to make money. I still make money. I still have people going to my funnels, even when I'm not working, even when I'm on vacation, y'all. That's some of the best feelings I've ever had, to wake up to in the middle of the night to go pee, y'all. Because if y'all like me, we wake up in the middle of the night and go pee sometime. And to have made money in my sleep without me physically being present because of this blueprint. So you're going to get a free blueprint. When you put your name and your email address in, it's going to your email address. I'm right here with you guys. You can see I'm not physically typing an email to you. So when you receive it, that's a part of the automation. This company also writes the first 30 emails to people who go into your funnel. And that is so important because while you're trying to learn a new skill, you're getting acclimated to it. You're learning how to create content, how to go live. You're pouring into the education. You can't figure out, well, should I email somebody? What should I say? You don't know that yet. You wouldn't even know what to say because you don't know anything, right? So you got to pause for a moment. So what I like about this is that they do all of that for you. Now I have like 6 digital courses. And what I want to explain to you is that not all of them are created equal. That's the reason why I only promote a couple of them. The rest, they have some great knowledge in them that I've learned, but in my opinion, they're not worth me teaching it to someone who's brand new. I needed something that handheld me kind of. I'm a self-starter, okay? Because I've become directors in other businesses, and I can get going and I'm self-motivated. However, I think about those who aren't like me, who maybe need a little hand-holding, who need a little assistance, who need someone to tell them what to post every single day, how to do it, how to craft a hook, what to post in ChatGPT. I understand the value in that when it comes to building a business. And these 2 companies that I partner with, that I share, they offer this type of assistance to us as complete beginners. Hey, Constance, you're doing great for a beginner going live. Now, I've been going live, Constance, now. It hasn't been a year though. I purchased last year, so I'm not a beginner when it comes to go live. When I first started going live, Chad, I was sweating. I'm telling you, the white stuff was forming in my mouth like I was dehydrated and hadn't had fluids. I was off in 15 minutes because my armpits were sweating. I didn't even realize I had that type of anxiety. It was quick. I was on and off here. I didn't want to answer anyone questions. I'm like, please don't let anybody put nothing in the chat because I'm going to ignore them, And so now it's amazing the confidence that you gain. And also they teach you, what is it called? They have a whole module in there and it's called camera confidence or something like that. They're going to teach you that. So they'll teach you all of that within the program. So I absolutely love that. So once you get the information, just type done in the chat. If you just got here, go straight to my website that's in the middle of the screen. I want you to get the free information in the blueprint, review it in your spare time. Reach out to me if you have questions. You can DM me. You can call me on the phone. For those who stick around today, you've been thinking about it and you kind of want to pull the trigger. You've been thinking about it, but you haven't. I'm definitely going to offer you a special today. So stick around. I'm going to do that as well to kind of help you. You put some skin in the game. I'm going to help you out a little bit. You're a trader with crypto marketing. Listen, it is so much money in that as well. It is so much money in that. Your name is Remote Income Today. Yes. Hey, Remote Income Today. What is your first name? Can you put that in the chat for me? I don't want to call you Remote Income Today. So that's been the beauty part about this is that, that part is done for you. Now you also have a community. Now, I don't know about you guys, but whenever you're taking on something new, and especially you're doing something that people are not familiar with, they don't know about, you can't pick the phone up and call your mother and your cousin and say, hey, what do you think about digital marketing? I heard this girl named Danielle. She's close to making $100,000 in this thing. What do you think? Can I do this? You can't do that. Don't do that, y'all. Don't get off here and call somebody who hasn't seen the information and ask them about something they did not see. Do not do that, you guys, because they're well-meaning and they're going to say, oh, I ain't never heard that. That's SCAM. That's because they haven't done their due diligence. They don't know what it is. And so that's why I tell people, come get the information. If you miss it, a lot of times I upload some of my lives onto YouTube. So that's why I say subscribe to my YouTube channel and you can watch it and I'll explain it and I answer questions and I give my phone number out, y'all. It is not that serious. It's a number. And then you can meet me on Zoom. We can talk and I can answer questions. And I've helped a lot of people earn good income in crypto marketing trading, my friend. That is good. Keep it up. And that's what I love about it. So I hope on your page, you talk about crypto, you talk about going live in it. Because that's how you really make money, is sharing it with other people. Don't keep these things to yourself. If you find something that can help a lot of people, share it. Okay. That's why people have Nobel Prizes and stuff and they become famous because they shared something with the world, a gift. And so that's what I feel like I'm doing now. I'm no longer working in healthcare, but I'm helping people now financially break free. I have people who have joined me who are now quitting their jobs. Some who have gotten rid of part-time jobs, those who are having extra to put away for vacations. And so it's just been nice watching people's journey along the way and just following my own journey as well, y'all. Me and my family are taking more vacations. We're just living our life and it feels so good. And I feel like everyone should get a chance to experience this, especially because you can make this kind of money and it's legal, y'all. Hello, somebody. Can you believe that selling done for you digital products that you didn't even create is making people rich? People are becoming millionaires in here. It's absolutely amazing. So I'm going to show you inside of the school community. This is just that. It's just a community. This is where we meet up. This is where you see the weekly schedule, because this is not like purchasing educational courses and bam, you're done. Okay. They are also going to continue with ongoing education. You have a good weekend too, Constance, and come back and see me anytime. I hope you already smashed that connect button so we can stay connected. And if you haven't already, smash the connect button, y'all, so we can stay connected. The community has about 55,000 members in it right now. I'm looking at it. I'll share it with y'all in a minute. Maybe I say how TikTok is a little funny. It's 55,000 members in it, but there's weekly ongoing training. It's only taught by 6, 7, and 8-figure earners. So just know that when these people are teaching you, they have walked the walk, they have experienced it, and they have had success in it. It's not someone just throwing paint at the wall and talking to you and trying to teach you how to make money. No, these are people who have perfected and become experts in this space who are teaching us. Now, you also get to raise your hands. You get to ask questions. You get to be engaged. Okay. So that's the beautiful thing about it. Yes, I'm sharing it to help people make a lot of income like the way I did for myself. That is so good. Keep going, remote income. Keep going. Keep going. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. You got to share. Sharing is caring. I know y'all don't heard that before, but let me show you this calendar here so you can see how it's so organized. And I'm all about organization, y'all. I'm a professional woman. So if I'm going to do something too, I like organization. I don't like people to lie. I like people to stick to a schedule and show up. Even if I may occasionally be on CP time, I expect that if I buy your program, your tail going to be on time. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and flip this camera around and I'm going to show you this. So this is the weekly calendar. So you can see that there was a total of 5 events last week. So far for next week, it's already got 3, 6, 7 things already scheduled, mentoring courses, everything that you can plug into and you can learn. Okay. So this does not replace your courses. You have that as well. But Michelle, who created this, she also does 90-day run increments where every single day she comes forth and gives us a video. Right now, we're doing a special 30-day, but every single day you get a video. They're never over 8 minutes. 8 minutes is the longest one I've ever seen. And so daily, hey, Jamie, thank you for the connection. I appreciate it. Is that she comes and gives us a video, and also it contains a hook, everything that you need. All you simply do is when she gives it to you is you'll plug it into your Chat GPT, and it's going to spit out according to you because you've already programmed it. You do that too. That's part of the training, how to program it to you. So like mine says, I'm Danielle. I'm in my 40s. I'm retired from nursing after 20 years in healthcare. I have children. I have 4. The reason that I'm doing this is because I want to leave a legacy for them. I want them to understand that college isn't the only way, even though me and my husband are college graduates. I'm all about this because my mother raised me as a single parent. It knows me, right? So when I go to create content, I simply just say, hey, this is the hook and what I want to talk about. It spits out the caption, the keywords, the hashtags, because all that stuff is important when it comes to being seen on this platform. And you want to be connected with people who are like-minded like you. So it pushes you in front of the right people to see your information. It's not going to be in front of people watching funny cat memes. It's not going to be in front of people who are here to look at making earrings if that's not what you're selling. So you have to learn that you're going to be crafting your message and stuff based on what you're doing and the audience that you want to attract. And you want to attract people who are like you, meaning they have similar walks in life. They may be burnt out from corporate America like myself, got tired of people with God complexes, thinking just because they got a title that they can talk and treat you any kind of way. No, miss me with that. Okay. So it's so many things that if that's who you are and that's your personality, you bring that forth in your content. Okay. And that's how it attracts the people. It is so crazy. It's so cool because I was wondering how I'm going to do this when I don't have to follow all the systems that I've created when I was in network marketing MLM. Like I had the index card system, y'all. I have notebooks behind me. I had all types of systems to run my business. And then I was like, I don't need any of that. I get to just strictly show up on the internet, create content. And then if I want to start selling something of my own, create my own ebooks, my own courses, I can do that. Mind blowing, y'all, because they're going to teach you how to do all of these things. You're starting as a complete novice. You know nothing. So you need someone who can take you from zero to start having continuous 5-figure months. Can you make $10,000 a month here? Absolutely, y'all. I was in my 5th month of doing this and I had my first $10,000 a month. The next month I made over $12,000. I only had 5,000 followers, y'all. I'm still not at what people call successful, big market, 10,000 followers. I've been doing this for over a year and I just hit 9,000 followers yesterday. You do not need a lot of people, because you can go viral and have 50,000 people following you, but they never engage. They don't want what you want. You'll make more money with 200 people who are interested in what you have than with 5,000 people who could care or is always a hill of beans of what you're talking about. It just makes no sense. You have to be in front of your right audience. And that's what a course teaches you. I mean, just for a moment, I want you to just imagine if you had a successful business. And this is where marketing is so pivotal, because you can know how to sell and you can be the best coach out here in the world. You can be the best healthcare mentor. You can be all these things, but without the right marketing and not knowing how to do it, you're going to still struggle. So just imagine for me for a moment that you had a successful steak business and you make the best steaks in your state. What state you in, y'all? Somebody put your state in here. What state you live in? And I'm going to just say, you got the best restaurant in town. Everybody know about you. People travel from all over the world to come to your state to try your steak. And you got a mobile food truck. And everybody knows it's good. Everybody talks about the reviews, everything. Keith Lee even know you, right? So just imagine that for you say, okay, you know what? I heard it's a big convention in my state. What state y'all in? Somebody put a state in the chat. No, put a state in the chat. So let me get a state so I can use a state. Somebody tell me what state you live in. I'm in Virginia. What state you in? Hey, Barbara Smith. Hey, Yvonne. Mommy is baller. What state y'all in? Hey, Kimmy. Somebody put what state you in, y'all. We got to engage. Because it's going to tell me there ain't nobody in my live. You know how TikTok do. If you don't have no engagement, they'll put this little puzzle up there and say, we detected inactivity. Your live is going to close in 5 minutes. What state y'all in? I'm teaching y'all how to make this money in a minute. I'm about to show y'all how we're going to get to this bread. Somebody tell me what state they in. Ooh, I know you don't supposed to drink on live, but it's good. All right, what state y'all in? Nobody? Okay, well, I'm going to use Virginia then. So just imagine you're in Virginia. You're in Virginia, right? Jamie, you got the best steak truck in Virginia. And you hear it's a big convention downtown. And you pull up, you got the steaks, they done marinated. You done cooked them on the grill, they good. You know you about to make bank today because this convention got thousands of people there. 8,000 people. You said, man, they getting ready to go on lunch break. They ain't got no vendors in there. I'm about to make bank. The doors open up. You see the crowd coming out. And then when the doors open right behind them, you see the words vegan convention. Do you think you're going to make some money that day? What do you think? You are in front of a vegan convention trying to sell steaks. Are you going to sell steaks? What do you think? Are you going to sell steaks that day? Tell me what you think. I'm going to tell you what I think. You ain't going to make no money. You ain't going to make no money. Does that mean that what you're offering or what you're selling isn't good? It's still not the best? No, it just means you got the wrong market. That's what it's like going viral and not being in front of the right people. That's why it doesn't matter how many followers you have doing this thing. Once I learned this in this program, everything changed. Because I used to get all worried about, 100 people seeing my stuff, 50 people seeing it. Oh my God, I had 2 people in my life. None of that matters. Okay? Because if you ain't in front of the right audience and the right people, it's never going to matter. It's never going to matter. That's why it's so important to learn these skills, y'all. Because these skills is going to put you in front of the right audience at the right time, every time. That's the only reason I'm making money, y'all. It's because the algorithm does what it's supposed to do. I followed a simple blueprint that teach you exactly how to do digital marketing, and I let it do its thing. Hey, Georgia. That's all I do, y'all. And it is fun because I get to show people how to do it, and they do the same exact thing. These girls that you see on the internet making 6 figures a month, ain't no different between you and I. They put their pants on one leg at a time, just like you and I. They're no different. So if they can have 6-figure months, I'm saying $100,000 a month, $50,000 months, then why can't you? Some of us just have to readjust our belief, because I personally came in here and was like, look, I'll do good. I'll make $1,000 a month. That'll be great for me. $1,000 a month. Then I get into the community. Like, let me show you. I'm going to go to communities and I'm going to win section. And you see people talking about, I made $5,000 a day. And I was like, oh, please. And then you'll see the next person. Oh, I just had a $10,000 day. Or this month, I done put in $20,000. I done made 20. Here's a screenshot. And you start realizing, oh my God. And that's what happened to me, y'all. So if I could give you one piece of advice, it's to stretch your thinking and to think big quickly, because they're not playing small here. This is not a small business. This is big business. Digital marketing does over $1 billion in revenue every single day, from e-courses, e-marketing. You got to think Uber, all of them fuel into this. Those are all digital products as well. Some of us are just one idea from being filthy rich, but those are all digital ideas. They allow people to upload digital and electronic information into apps, and they're making bank, y'all. It's crazy how many things is digital. Like our pay, we don't get paychecks no more. We don't have VHS tapes. I mean, we had VHS tapes, and then we went to DVDs. Now we should stream and download stuff. Pay $3.99 and instantly you got access to a digital download. That's digital, y'all. That's all we're doing. We like, how do we get in that space? Because that's the way the world is trending. That's the way things are going. We don't want to be left behind. We want businesses in that space where the world is going. You don't want to get there and then be like, damn. Back in August of 25, I was on Danielle Live. Look at her first now. She's the child of multimillionaire. But on top of it, I should have got in then. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. It won't be too late because it's just the way of the world. Marketing is going to always stay this way now. Since it has started, ever since the internet has been in place, since the dial-up disc we used to wait on, it's just the way of the world. So it's not going backwards. You don't have to worry about that. You can look up Forbes and all kind of companies. Colleges have now added digital marketing to their teaching programs. Students are paying $30,000 to learn this, which you get to learn for less than the price of a cell phone. It's absolutely crazy. And so, yeah, we don't have to go to college anymore for these skills. We can learn these from digital courses. Right now, learn from courses. And these are skills that no one can take from you. And I'm telling you, let me just show you here. I'm just going to click into the community really quickly and show you some of the things. So this person, 2 hours ago, she just celebrated with her woohoo. She just had $900 sale. Let me click a like on that. Someone else, they just got 1,000 views on YouTube. So you get to choose whatever platform you want. Okay. They're going to teach you all the platforms. They all work. They all make money, y'all. That's what I want you to see. This one said nap money. She was asleep, made $900 while she was sleeping. That's what we're talking about. If you don't have a way to make income without you being present, then you're going to work to the day you die. I know you heard Warren Buffett say it, but it's true. You have to have ways to make money without you being present. Because if everything you do is based on your 40 to 60 hour work week, it's not scalable. It's just a paycheck. You know, you trade this many hours for this much money. You can never outwork that. It's only 24 hours in a day. You have to have ways to make money without you being present. You know, and that's the cool thing about this is that this business is going to run for you 24/7 in the background. You're going to do the work. You get to set it and forget it. You remember you got your own personal website. Like I got my own. It's running for me 24/7. That is my moneymaker, y'all. Just having that system that when people go to my website, they get the information, they view it, they review it, they come back, they view it again, they look at it, they read it, they get on some more lives, they come to a live webinar training that the owner puts on, and they make a buying decision. No different than people shopping on Amazon. They go on there in the middle of the night and shop and fill a cart up and spend. I know I do. Last night I was up shopping. This company I like going out of business called Ruby Ribbon. I don't need help. I go on there and I shop. I measure myself and I buy what I want. That's what people do. We live in that type of society, y'all. You got to have a business that operates in this space. If not, you're going to work forever, y'all. Or you're going to work, you're going to retire, and you're going to realize that what you're receiving, your pension and stuff, is just not enough to cut it. And you're going to be the next Walmart greeter. You don't have to do that, y'all. Start having extra streams of income. Start investing it. Start saving it. Do wise things with it. Pay off debt if that's what you want to do. Then the rest you need to save and invest. Because we don't know what's going to happen coming up. If inflation is real, the price at the grocery store going up is real. You got to have extra streams of income. The job ain't enough, y'all. You don't know nobody getting wealthy off of 9 to 5. Do you? Do you know somebody who's wealthy from their 9 to 5? No, that's why they call jobs just over broke. They just give you enough to pay your bills and pay you enough not to quit. That's it. They're not going to create wealth, generational wealth, none of that for you. You have to go out and create that yourself. And those who have it, they have some exceptional skill, or they own a business, or they created something, y'all. You got to have a business of your own. Don't have something somebody can take from you. That happened to me with the wellness company I was a part of. I started a travel business. They were so interested in who told me about the travel business, and I wouldn't tell them. I didn't snitch. I'm grown. It's my business. Why I got to tell you why I got a travel business? But they shut my business down, y'all. So I won't build for another company, someone who can snatch the rug from me whenever they want to. You got to have something that's yours, y'all. You have to. And a lot of us wasn't raised this way. My mother's not an entrepreneur. She doesn't have that mindset. My mom still go to work and she can retire, y'all. She done finished 30 plus years, but still gets up and go to work. I can't make sense of it for the life of me, but it won't be me. I appreciate her hustle and her grind, but it won't be me. I'm going to hustle and grind for myself and not for someone else. So a lot of us weren't raised or taught to be this way and to have extra streams of income, y'all. But it's time to learn. It's time to learn. It's time to change your zip code if you want to. It's time to quit if you can't stand your boss. It's time for you to quit that part-time job. You spending more time away from your house and your family, your spouse, and spending more time with coworkers that you don't like than your husband and your wife. Why are we doing that, y'all? For $1 when you can make money from the internet? Stop it. People are starting businesses, $100. I have a digital program that's $100 and you get one stream of income. You can resell that thing. You're going to learn from it and you can resell it over and over if you want to, or create your own thing, right? You make $100 every time you sell. People starting a business, $17 a month. There is no reason not to have a business. It's no excuse. There really isn't. Some people say, oh, I ain't got no money. Use a lie. I bet you got Netflix. I bet you got, those things ain't necessities. Sometimes we spend money just on things that ain't important. They don't make you no more money. They take your money, you're making somebody else rich, but they're not benefiting you. You got to start thinking about you, your family, what you want, what's your goals and dreams, what did you put to the side? And a lot of us, that's, we get stuck in this rat race. We dream when we were younger. We like, oh, I want this house. I want a 5-bedroom, 4-bath home. Then you get to working in the work world and they tell you, sorry, you worth $20 an hour. And you start looking at them checks and like, $20 an hour times 40 hours. I ain't gonna be able to have that 5-bedroom house. Oh, Lord, so much for that Benz I thought I was going to drive. Well, I'm going to get this jalopy. We're going to get here and there, because they tell you what you were. Write the narrative for yourself. Determine what you were. Can't nobody outwork you. You got to have a right mindset. And that's what I love about these courses too. They teach you mindset, because a lot of people don't have the right mindset. I've talked to people say, oh, I can't do it right now because I'm so busy. I got kids and they got sports. I'm like, baby, while you at that baseball field, you record your child playing. And you talk about, hey, I'm building a digital business because I do not want to miss memories like this. I've missed too many games. Tell your story, your truth, that your grandma had to take them to the game because you had to miss it one time because you were still at work. And your child was mad at you for a week and kept bringing up, Ma, you remember I hit that home run and you won't dare to see it? Dad, I did this, that, and the third, but you missed it. They don't care nothing about you telling them that, oh, I was out here getting money so we can go to Disney. They don't care about that. Time is your most precious commodity, and that's what they remember. Memories and time, especially for those who are on here who got kids like me, that's what they remember. And when you miss something, children, from your kids, I can speak from experience. They hold it over your head. And I swear, you wonder why they still remember. My 24-year-old can still remind me. It's a shame. I feel guilty. But see, this one wasn't for work, though. It was for pleasure. I don't know if it was her 5th grade graduation. She tell me and my husband all the time, did y'all miss my 5th grade graduation or 8th grade middle school graduation? One or the other. See, I can't even remember. The kids do, because y'all went on a trip. Y'all flew somewhere. And my mom, and their grandma had to take them. And I'm like, ooh, really? Ooh, child, let that go. But kids remember this stuff, y'all. They do. And so it's nice when we're parents and we can be present. And that's what I am. Y'all homeschooled my kids last year too. Give it up for me. Yes, give it up for me, the fake teacher in the house, the fake teacher. You already a teacher in life, right? You teach them to cook, you teach all this, but you ain't never think you'd be teaching these kind of skills. I'm telling you right now, this has been a whole new rodeo for me, but I'm going to give it up for me. I'm going to toot my own horn. We made it through and we still alive and we're doing it again this year. Woo-wee. Woo. Okay, but that's in part to digital marketing. I got me some chickens, y'all. I just live a whole nother life. I have less stress. When I worked in healthcare, I used to take Lexapro. I'm not ashamed to say it. They were stressing your girl out. Hey, thank you so much for sharing the live out. They were stressing me out. I was taking Lexapro, y'all. And then if I get to the point where I had chest pains and was real short of breath, I had Xanax, like your emergency. And I'm not about drugs, y'all. I work in healthcare, but I definitely don't want to take them because of the side effects. But it had gotten to the point that ashwagandha, St. John wort, Relora, and stuff like that was not bringing down the anxiety quick enough. It just was not. It wasn't helping. So I had to do what I had to do temporarily, but that's what jobs do. And a lot of people don't recognize it takes years off your life. You wondering why you got high blood pressure and you think, oh, I'm predisposed genetically, my mother, my grandma. Some of that can be true. It can be coded in your DNA. However, some of it is stress. And if you cut it back, you realize things start functioning different. Once I cut out the stress of the JOB and then MLM network marketing, I'm so free, y'all. I don't know what to do with myself. And I love they teach you how to work in 2 hours a day. The course, they have modules that teaches you the 2-hour workday, because the goal is for you to learn how to get your income producing activities done in 2 hours. Enjoy the rest of your good day with your family and doing what you want to do. You got 22 hours to figure out what is your passions in life. What do you love to do? What are you passionate about, wish you could do, but you can't because you're stuck in that hamster wheel, that rat race of living, pay the bills, Go back to work, make some more to pay the more bills. Do the same thing over and over. Put a little aside so I can take one trip this year. You know, we got to break the cycle. But some of us can't see past that because there's no way to get out of it. You got to break it. When you can learn something that you can work in pockets of time, like 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there, you don't have to do this all at once. When we say learn a 2-hour workday, it said learn a 2-hour workday. So you're going to start out maybe 30 minutes. You're investing into watching some of your modules, learning, take notes, be a student, learn the skills. The next day, 30 minutes. Half of us spend more time than that on our phones sitting on the toilet. Can we be real for a minute? Some of us spend time at a stoplight. Have you ever noticed someone pull up beside you at a stoplight and they into their phone? Half of them ain't texting, they're on social media. They're on different outlets. We have become so addicted to that thing that we don't even realize it. We got to stop scrolling and turn it into making money, learning the skills to do it. Y'all, people pay you to make content. I'm getting into that. UGC, user generated content. People pay you to review something you brought. Like me, I love these things, right? If I brought this on Amazon, I can make a video review of it, send it into those companies. They use it on the internet websites and with promotions based on people who purchase from the tags that they put on for you. You don't have to put the tags. They pay you. Y'all, there's too many ways to make money. TikTok Shop. People doing reviews on Amazon, and they are doing everything. There's too many ways out here to make money on the internet, y'all, and it don't require you having a lot of capital. Get in. That's what I want to tell you. Just get in. So let me show you, we have 4 programs in this system, and I'm going to show you some of the things that's in it, the things that you'll learn, what I love about it. If I talk fast, just type in the chat. Hold on, go back, show me that. Or I got a question. Put it in the chat because that's the only way that you're going to learn, okay? And that's when you're going to see what we have to offer inside of DGC, Digital Growth Community. I also have DWA. I believe that DWA is a great addition to this because it gives you over 13 streams of income. Because some people say, hey, Danielle, I really want to do, let me see. I printed off, y'all. You can see it when you go to my website, but I really want to learn how to be a podcaster. I really want to sell on Etsy. I'm trying to build my TikTok shop. It's only been around for 22 months and I want to build all this money. I want to do digital marketing. I want to do faceless. I want to do faceless AI. I want to do drop shipping. My husband does drop shipping now, him and my son. You want to just do affiliate marketing. So you're going to learn so many things in there to make moolah. Okay. So that's why I added that. It's a great addition. But if you're a complete novice and new, I believe this is like the best foundation you ever could have. And plus, anytime that you sell this program, you make 100% profit. Somebody put 100 in the chat, y'all. Type 100 in the chat because this is with the power of selling digital products versus selling physical products. Physical products, there's cost incurred with manufacturing, shipping, all of those things. You don't have that with a digital product. Yes, S. Crumbly, thank you, 100%. So let me go ahead and pin that, right? Because this is the most important thing. That if you get anything, I love all my other programs. They are affiliates and I make great money with them. Okay. Let's just be real. I make really great income off of those, but ain't nothing like making 100% of anything. And the reason you can do that is because it's a digital product and it's being sold over and over again. No different than if you purchase an audiobook. You purchase an audiobook, your sister can be beside you, purchase that same audiobook. Does that author re-record themselves reading the whole book over? No, it's electronic, it's digital. Thanks, Tamika. And I'm going to pin you too so people can connect with you too. Let's grow. And so that's the cool thing about it. So you get to sell it over and over and you make 100%. So the way it is almost like you have these courses you learn from it, the education. Imagine you were a recruiter for a college and they say, hey, you take these courses, you learn from it, you got the education. But if you tell anyone else about our school, guess what? You did the work, you keep the money. I love it. You make 100% profit. So there are 4 levels and tiers inside of this program. And I'm going to show you the modules and what they look like. But I'm going to write something on the whiteboard. I already got stuff on this whiteboard. Okay, so I might as well just go over it with you. It's kind of half jacked up. Let me hit this mirror screen. Someone just taught me a few days ago that I could clean my board with alcohol. And whoever that was, if you show up on here again, I love you, thank you. And I ain't did it yet, as you can see. I'm going to do it tonight, though. As soon as I get off of here, I'm going to do it. So, Tamika, I want to pin you too for engaging so people can connect with you as well. All right, so there's 4 different programs, and you're going to create multiple streams of income, okay? I'm sorry about the glare from my lamp. Let me try to hold it up. So they have a $100 program, okay? This is called the Launchpad. It's like to introduce you to all things digital marketing, setting up your platform, setting up your payment gateways, just learning all the basics. I'll show it to you, but it gives you one stream of income because you'll be able to sell the $100 program. If you purchase a $300 program, now you have the rights to 2 programs because you get the lower one as well. So you can sell the 3 as well as the 100. So if you sell the 100, you make $100. If you sell the 3, you make $300. And now you have 2 streams of income. And this is extra knowledge and information. So you see there's 2 other ones, but before I cover them, let me go ahead and share the screen so that you can kind of see some of the things that's listed in the modules that you'll learn. So I'm gonna open up this one. This is like what's in the 100, really getting you off to a start of launching a digital business because you don't know what you're doing. So launching your business, understanding your vision, getting clear on your why. What is this 2-hour workday we talk about? If y'all want to know what we do in 2 hours, just tell me and I'll tell you. Choosing your social media platform, understanding algorithms. What is attraction marketing? Because you remember I told you, we're not calling your mama, your auntie, and your cousins. Nobody gets a phone call, let them know you're in business. We're not doing that. We're doing strictly attraction marketing using the internet only. Who's your customer? Questions to ask when creating content. This is all in the $100 program, y'all. You're going to learn how to storytell, how to master the 7-second rule, how to put call to action, make content that converts to making money. Understanding resale rights. What I'm telling you, we get the resale rights, which gives you 100%. What is the legality of that? How does that all work? Understand that. You need to spend some time there. I did. I watched it more than once because I was trying to understand that thing. How to launch your business to profit in 7 days, because that's the biggest thing people want to know is like, what do I do to launch my business so I can make money? And I love these modules, y'all. They are so simple and quick. Like, look, Michelle did this one here. She's the creator of this one.
Go from
look
launching your business to profit in 7 days. I am going to give you a complete step-by-step blueprint of what you need to do to make profit in 7 days in your business. Okay, so the first thing, day 1, let people know you're launching your own online business.
Now, some of y'all might be like me and like brand new to TikTok. And you're like, why in the world I'm gonna let these people know I'm launching a business? They don't know me, they don't care. Let me tell you one thing about this. This is a marketing program. Listen. It don't matter if people don't know you. You tell people you're starting something, people like to join a journey. They like to follow it. They want to see what's going on. It's marketing, letting the world know what's coming, what you're doing. No different than if a Chick-fil-A is being built in your neighborhood and they put a big banner in the yard and say Chick-fil-A is coming. That's marketing. You know why? Because you go past there and you're like, oh my God, Chick-fil-A coming. You talk to somebody else and get like, Chick-fil-A is coming. And the word goes, right? The same true word travels on the internet with 5 billion people and you're just nobody. So you want to consider yourself, but you're somebody, but you're like nobody in this kind of space. Y'all, it is the most brilliant thing. Lord, learning marketing has changed everything. I'm telling you, if I knew this stuff when I did my little businesses, your girl would be in a whole nother position at this moment. But it's crazy, right? So you're going to learn all of this stuff, crafting your message, who do you speak to, narrowing down, just telling your story, how to do it. All the things. You're going to learn so much. This is still just within the 100. I just showed you some of the modules. When you get to the 300 to have 2 streams of income, you need all that basic knowledge, but you're going to build on now so you have more knowledge and expertise than those who just have the launch pad. You're going to learn how to really build and craft your empire. You're going to truly learn a 7-step framework. What does that mean? How to goal set, how to do your monthly goals, how to track it, how to track your automations, how to do all these things, build daily positive habits and money setting. I'm looking at some of the modules as I'm talking to you. And so you're going to learn even more in the 300, but now you got 2 streams of income. I want y'all really quickly, who got a calculator? Anybody got a calculator? If you learn how to sell a $300 product, let's just be real, once a day, just one time a day, that's it. You ain't looking for everybody, once a day. You get good at it. It's people in our community who have sales every day and every other day, just so you know. $300 every single day for a year. 300 times 365. What y'all get? I know I got a calculator somewhere in the junky desk of mine. What is it, y'all? Can somebody tell me? Come on, class. I'm showing y'all and I'm going to teach y'all the game. This is how these people are making all this money, y'all. These people over here is killing it. And we're about to kill it right on with them. We ain't going to be left in the dust. We are not going to be saying in 2025 we heard about this and oh, here's a little calculator I found. It's old as dirt, y'all. It don't even want to stay on. You see that? It don't even want to stay on. Let's see if we can get this thing to go. Let me put it under my light. So we're going to do 300 times 365 days in a year. You learn to sell a $300 product once a day for a year. Did y'all see that? Let me put it back under the light. Y'all see that? That's $109,000 annually. Yeah, this calculator ain't no good, y'all. Ain't no, what they say, ain't no kinds of good. Ain't no kinds of good. So it's $109,000 selling a $300 product just once a day, y'all. One time a day. That's bananas. That's just ridiculous. Okay. Then they also have a $600 product. This is like my favorite. The 600 gave me and Tom so many things we wish we had known early on in life, but it's okay. We're still alive. Thank you. We woke up until another day, but we're learning these new skills that we need to implement, whether it's building an email list and so many things that now we've added. But it's been a blessing. We learned all of those skills within the $600 program. And the 600 is really teaching you how to even more so streamline and automate your business. They're going to set everything up for you for automation so that you can go on and start learning making money. But don't you want to know how to do that in the future? That's how you truly leave a legacy. You need to have the knowledge and the skills so that then you can charge people and sell them. You can go work for someone else and handle their social media accounts. Hey, Brooks, you need these skills and knowledge because it's going to make you more money. It's fine. We can sell these courses. That's fine. But what if these courses disappeared? Don't you want the knowledge and education? Because half of us have been to college and all those courses we took gone, y'all. They done updated, they done upgraded, and you don't have lifetime access to them. With this stuff, you got lifetime access and lifetime ongoing training. It's crazy to me, but it's just like, darn. And I paid thousands of dollars to become a registered nurse. I don't got access to none of that stuff no more. It's crazy. This is, y'all, I'm just telling you, I just got to say, it's amazing. And with that 600, just learning what email automations do and how much billions of dollars of revenue automations brings in, nobody will want to leave that on the table. It's going to teach you how, like, so when someone goes into your funnel, so you're going to have a funnel. That's why I tell anybody, if you're thinking, inkling a little bit that you want to have a digital business, you need to go ahead and go to my website, www.liveatyourpace.com, right in the middle of the screen. Touch DGC, the first business in a box, and put your email in, because you want to see the emails that people will receive from your business. Because you remember I told you I didn't write none of them. The first 30 plus emails, they did it for me. All I did was put my name at the bottom. You want to see, if you're going to have an automated business, what kind of stuff is going to be sent out on your behalf? What is done for you? Go get it for yourself. It's free. Go check it out, y'all. And the cool thing about it is you can unsubscribe whenever you want to. People can unsubscribe. That way your feelings ain't never hurt either. When you build a business, if you're a person who can't handle rejection and no and all that, you need none of this. It's automated, y'all. That's what I like about automations. Okay. Ain't nobody feelings ever been hurt. Ain't nobody ever heard no in digital marketing because you ain't approaching nobody. Then they have a $900 program. And what I love is this one really goes deep in how to create your own community, how to build your own course. Some of y'all want to create your own ebooks, your own templates, how to do all this stuff to bring it from the ground up, but then add all of the marketing skills so that you can make bank with it. It's crazy. I started with the 900 because, for one thing, I understood that if anybody ever wanted the 900 and I only have the 6, I can't sell it to them. So I can sell them the 6, but then they would have to upgrade the extra 300 with someone else, okay? Or with the creator of the program. I don't want to leave no money on the table, y'all. So I did this. And the P plan for it is $55 a month. I know I blow $55 a month. I know some of y'all do too. And you don't make no more money from it. Some of y'all, I went out today to a comedy show, drink stuff. I don't know what it costs, but I know way more than $55. Most of us do things like this on the weekend. We buy pizza for the kids' night. That's just one weekend. That's just one night. You eat, you poop, pee, is gone. That's it. It don't make you no more money. None at all. It's done. We got to start investing in things that's going to change our future, that can change our lives, y'all. And so I understood the value of it, and I did the 900 and I did the P plan. And I'm going to tell you what, I didn't make sales for the first 3 weeks. That's nothing, okay? There's people who work 3 weeks on a job and don't get a paycheck, okay? And they work 40 hours a week. I was not doing that. I was doing 30 minutes a day, every day, just watching some of the videos and setting up my getting Stripe, getting Square, getting like a PayPal account, stuff like that. The basic stuff they walk you through at first. When you first start, you got to set all that stuff up so you can get money, right? And so I did about 30 minutes, some days an hour, and that was it. I wasn't creating content yet because I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to record, and I was nervous. So my first videos, my teenage daughter, she's 16 now, but she was 14, about to be 15. She made all my stuff on CapCut for me. And so if y'all got kids and grandkids, use they know what they're doing. And so I could just focus on like learning, and I let her do that at first. And then I eventually started making videos, and that took me about 30 minutes to edit my video because I didn't know how to edit. So if you go back to my bottom picture, videos when I first started. Y'all gonna see my finger come up across the screen, be getting ready to pause the video. Oh my goodness, it is horrible. One came up the other day and it says on this day last year or something. I said, oh, just trash that sucker. I was like, it is horrible. You know, you get better and better over time, but it's fun. You get to learn and you just grow and you get better and better. I mean, I don't care how long it takes me. This thing ain't going nowhere. I'm watching too many people become millionaires. I keep up with trends and it's just like, it's okay. I'm just going to keep doing this. I make more than going to work. Nursing can't afford me anymore. There is no way for one, they ain't gonna pay me now what I make in digital marketing. And for two, it would take all my time and hours and I would have to be some type of supervisor. I would have to go back to college and then become probably a nurse practitioner or go down the road of nurse anesthetist. You know, it just would call for too much specialty. And then you're putting yourself in a box when you're a specialty because then you really can't move around. You're like stuck, okay? So they can't afford me. They're not going to let me work the little bit of time that I do now. I'm not going to have freedom to get up and go whenever I feel like it. I can't imagine. I can't imagine going back there. I get to go to the gym now. I didn't do that when I worked. When I came home, I was exhausted. The days I was off, I was either washing clothes, cleaning, schedule the kids' dentist appointments, doctor's appointments. You know, you do that when you got them days off. They can't afford me anymore. I can't see myself going back. It's crazy. I can't even fathom patient care nor just using my brain cells for that anymore. I just can't. I can't do it. I can't. I'm sorry. But yeah, they got 4. I did the 900, y'all. I tell people, somebody says, Danielle, what's the best one? Whichever one is best for you, boo. I don't know your budget. I don't know, it's up to you. It's whatever resonates with you. But if you're like, hey, I don't have a way to make 6 figures and I would love to learn how I can start having daily sales and at least grow 6 figures this year, then you might want to start with the 300. But I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen once you start selling and you have success, you're gonna want your upgrade link and then I'll send it to you and you can just upgrade for the $300 difference. You will have to pay a website setup fee again because they have to put the new product into your website. It's $39 one time to set up your website. But like I said, I was going to offer a promotion today, a Saturday special. I'm going to do a Saturday special because your girl just took a shot of Patron. No, not the Patron. Don Julio on the internet. Yeah, that probably won't good. But anyway, so, and where can you do that at? Can you go to your job and actually have a little sip if you wanted to while you're at the JOB? You're going to get fired. You can't do that. But you're your own boss now. You remember, you're a boss. When you get off here, you don't have just one stream of income. You're going to be a CEO. You're going to be your own boss. And get with me. I expect to hear from you. I expect you to text me. We're going to schedule your one-on-one. We're getting in Zoom. I work with you. If you're doing faceless, I paid for another program. Remember I told you I paid for like 6 programs, right? So I paid for one in particular because it got over 7,000 reels. I hope the creator ain't on here, but I'm gonna give it to you, okay? If you're gonna do faceless and stuff, we get in Zoom and I'm giving you all the stuff, okay? Because I'm gonna make sure we can run. My goal is most of my people who purchase from me now have their first sale within and make all their money back in 30 days. So as long as you're coachable, then we got this thing. And I have a community too. I'll plug you into my community when you start as well. I have like live scripts in there, different things like that. So it's just fun. You have my phone number. I'll help you. We have a good time because this has become my new life. I'm teaching this to my kids. One of my daughters does digital marketing with me. My other one, she has a digital program, but she's been using it to grow her business on IG. She's an insurance agent and these skills has just helped her. She's 24 and I'm so proud of her. Last year, she made over 6 figures in insurance. I never saw that, so I'm like super, super, super proud of her and her husband. And it's just been amazing. It's just nice. Now I said, this is good. These are skills I can pass on. I can't give my nursing license to my children, even though I worked hard for it. I paid to keep it up. I can't will that down. I can't pass that on, but skill set, knowledge, you can pass that to your children all day long and give them something that can truly benefit them and pay them. Just like they say, don't do jobs that AI can replace. You don't want those. And teaching like young boys things, skills they can do with their hands and stuff. I mean, it's like almost a dying thing is to be skilled. You got to have skills, y'all. And this thing here, these skills is going to pay you today, tomorrow, next year, next week. That's the beautiful thing about it, y'all. So they got 4 different programs that you could choose from. Start with whichever one resonates with you. Look at the P plan. It's $55 with the 900. The 600 is $37 a month. So if you can do $37 a month, some of you got good credit, y'all. So y'all not gonna pay nothing today. You wouldn't have to make a payment until September 23rd. And that time, then what I'm telling you then, your challenge is let's go make that back before you owe your first payment. And let's just pay it in full. Let's just be done with it. And everything is profit. Everything is profit. That's the good thing. When you make 100%, and it's only a one-time investment, if you sell it one time, you made all your money back. Every single dime, you made it completely back. That's something else. I've never experienced that, y'all. In all of my networking marketing time and years, there's always going to be a monthly cost. It doesn't matter if it's a low cost business, because I got one that's like $19.99 a month that I still pay for. And that's because I have a travel business and I use it because I travel a lot. So I get paid back on like my rental cars. Me and my husband, we just went to SeaWorld. I got a discount on that just from having like Clear. And so it's certain things with having a travel business I will never get rid of. And so whenever you're doing MLM network marketing, there's always something monthly incurred. There's going to be a monthly price you have to pay, or either a certain amount of product you have to pay. This is a one-time investment. You're never going to see this again. You're not spending any more money. It's one and done. You're done unless you decide to add more digital products in the future. And that's a personal decision. Like I told you, I own like 6 of them. If I see something in something, I think I can learn from it and I like it, I will purchase it. I'll go through it. I'll look at it. I'll try to think about it from a beginner standpoint. Could they grasp this? Can they do this? Is it hard or what? And if not, I just leave it where it's at. But I use it because I can go in there and I can get certain knowledge and tidbits. Knowledge is power, y'all. And you got to invest in yourself whenever you want something. Let's just be honest. That's why people go to college. Why you think makes so much money? It's $1 billion big business, because people invest in themselves to get knowledge, to get skills and knowledge that they don't have. So make that a habit. Make that a way of life for you today, that you invest in yourself. Who better to invest in you than you? Who else will invest in you but you? Nobody. You got to do it, y'all. You got to do it. So let me show you. If you're deciding to get started today, I am going to do an online special, okay? So let me show you how you can get started. If you say, you know what, Danielle, I've been looking at digital marketing. I've been thinking about it. I've been on the fence. First and foremost, go get the free information. So if you haven't done that yet, pause right here. Go up to my picture in the top left corner. Click my picture once. Click my picture a second time. And then once you click it the second time, you're going to end up right here. Let me show you where we're going to end up at. And go get this free information. Some of you just got here. You didn't miss anything because you can go review it in your spare time. And plus, I'm going to upload this live when I get off of here. I'm going to upload it onto YouTube. Okay. So all you have to do is, you see my link right here, liveatyourpace.com. You click it once. You're going to hit open anyway. And once it opens up, you're going to be on my page. And so if you need to go catch this on YouTube, go ahead and click YouTube. It usually takes about an hour. TikTok download is like the slowest download I've ever seen in my life. I hope they hear me because they need to get that together. But right here is where you would click this button to get the information. And you just put in your name and your best email address. And so if I click this, this is what happens. It's going to take you to the next screen. I didn't create any of this. Michelle O'Neill created all this with the examples, people with income. You do not have to build your page, okay? It's all done for you. And then over here on this screen, let me go down. It's going to give people all the information about the business. This is Michelle O'Neill. So they can look at this. You can become licensed and certified to sell digital products. I love that. It gives you instant authority, y'all. So anytime you get licensed and certified to do anything, yes, you are taking a little test, but it's okay. It's knowledge you've learned. And you'll go through some things to get some knowledge. But hey, who doesn't want to be licensed and certified? That only comes with the $900 program. So that's why eventually everybody wants to get up there. Even if you don't start there, then you start having sales. Eventually you want to have that and be able to offer it. Plenty of testimonials of those who are having success in the community. We have in 2 years, we got over 13 millionaires. She's even in South Africa as a millionaire in this thing. I put a little information about me and my husband. If you're doing faceless, do not put your face, but definitely tell people who you are, okay? They have meetups. Let me just tell you, if you're looking for extra income, you're in the right place. Welcome in here. If you're looking to have some financial security, you want to work from anywhere at any time, from your phone, flexibility. Most of y'all already got the requirements. You just need Wi-Fi and a device. Y'all here, so you got that. This is not for lazy people. This ain't no get rich quick scheme. You're going to learn skills and you got to implement it, okay? Education and implementation, they go together. Down at the bottom is where you're able to start. So if you're looking to have 4 streams of income, you want to get certified and build a profitable business, then you want to go with the $900 program. Now, once you pay $900, there is a one-time setup to build this whole website for you in your name. I'm going to cover that for you. And I'm going to cover that by means of sending you $100. So if you decide that you want to get started today, okay, I'm only doing the $100 for the first 3 people who get started. That's it. The first 3 people who get started, I'm going to Cash App or Zelle you $100. Some of y'all going to make money today because your credit is good. You're not going to pay any money for 30 days to get started. But you would click here and you would go on the P plan. And right here is where it gives you the payment plan options. Down here at the bottom, you see it says click here to see payment plans. And when you click this, the cheapest one that I've ever noticed has been with Klarna. It's pink and it's a K. And if you click that, it'll say, hey, do you want to do this? Learn more about 18 months. Stretch that bad boy out. We're not keeping it that long. We're going to pay this off. Okay. The goal is within the first 30 days. So click this one here at $55 a month because nobody wants to pay the full amount today. Okay. Click that and then go ahead and get started with the P plan. Send me over a message immediately with your Cash App, your Zelle. You can email me with the first email to come out, and I am going to send you $100. If you want to do it now, I'll send it to you right now while we're on live, okay? So if anybody will be getting started now, I'd rather do it now while we're on live, and then that way I can go ahead and send you the $100 directly to your Zelle, Venmo, Cash App, whatever you're going to use, okay? Now, if you decide, let's go back here. You may say, you know what? I love everything I'm seeing, but I don't really want 4 streams of income. I'd rather have 3. Okay. You want to be able to sell the 6, 3, and the 1. Then you start with the 600. Okay. And it'll give you 3 streams of income. You can sell all 3 of those digital products. You're going to learn so much. I really feel like that's all you really need if you're not going to create something at the moment. Okay. So you can do this $37 a month. Those who start with the 600, then I am going to Zelle you or Cash App you, whichever one you prefer. Then for these ones, I'm sending you $50. Okay. So if you start with the 600, I'm going to give you $50 to cover your $39 website fee. And then you got $11 later, go to Chipotle tomorrow. Okay. So then I have the $300. This gives you 2 streams of income. With this one, I will be covering your $39 website fee. You'll have 2 streams of income. You'll be able to sell the 3 as well as the 100. Now with the $100, the launch pad, you guys, this is someone who says, you know, I'm really just testing it out. I don't really know right now. And so I don't Zelle anybody anything with that one. I do the 300, the 6, and the 9. So $39 reimburse you for your website setup fee. So you're not paying anything for that. You just get your P plan and get ready to get started. And I'll send you that $39 to cover your website setup. And then this one here with the 600, I'm going to send you over $50. And if you decide tonight that, you know what, I want to be able to sell 4 digital products, I want to make that money, $900 program, I'm going to send just the first 3 people. The first 3 people who get started, because I need to also put you on my day planner for the next couple of days too, to get it started, to do your mentorship, get you into my community, set our time for our one-on-one. If you're doing faceless, you're going to let me know all of that as well, so I can get the reels with you to you. It's so much we cover. So that's why I kind of want to keep it to just 3 of those with the 100. 3 with the 100 because it's more involved because you have a larger program to sell. Okay. All right. So any questions? Okay. Let's pause right there because we talked about a lot. Anybody have any questions? So you got to pay monthly? No. Monthly is only if you break up whatever program you do into monthly installments. Okay. If you're doing a pay, just like a car, if you wanted to break your car, you don't want to walk in and pay the whole $80,000 for the brand new car. You want to break it up and pay $500 a month. Same is true. Okay. So, okay. If you want to break it up, that's the only way, but this is just a one-time investment and that's it. People ask, is this an MLM? No one makes any money, no upline, no downline. You make 100% of their profits. So when you start selling, I don't make a penny off it. You make 100% of all your own sales. Is it set up easy? Yes, I did my own. You watch the video step by step and it walks you through plugging things in. So if you can copy and paste, you can build a business. Let's see, what else? What else can I think of? Those are 2 of the major questions people ask. The major questions. I accidentally hit the invitation to somebody and I did not mean to do that. And I don't know how to cancel it. Okay. It is what it is. If they show up, I will cancel it. But, okay. Let's see, what else can we think of? Any questions? Anybody thinking about getting started today? Who's taking advantage of the live special? Who wants to take advantage of my live special today and get started? My phone. Oh, my phone. I'm on it. I just heard it vibrate. I'm like, hold on, where's my phone? And I'm on it right now. Who's taking advantage of the live special? Who wants to get started today? You're tired of thinking, y'all, because the only difference is you got to take a chance. I know you're going to be scared. I was scared too, but if you never take a chance, nothing changes. You're trying. Okay, go ahead. So I'll wait because I'd rather Cash App, Zelle, Venmo right here on live so we can celebrate you and welcome you into the community and getting started. You're going to absolutely love it. Michelle is so professional too. I love it. The creator of the program. I'm not in any other program who does what she does every single day to make sure that we know how to create content, because that's why some content creators get burnt out and they stop. It's because they don't know what to do, what to say. She takes all that off the table with helping you create your content and everything. It's amazing. Plus you got me. Okay. So it's you get two ball. You get she's good too, but I'm good too. Okay. Yes. Any other questions? Anybody else? What y'all can think of? What you got? Let me know. Don't just sit here, ask me questions. What you got? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? No questions, anybody? Okay. All right. So what I'll do is I'm going to stay on here for like 10 minutes so I can answer anybody's questions. If anybody just got here, welcome in. You didn't miss anything. My name is Danielle. I am a retired registered nurse, 18 years in healthcare. I'm in Virginia, and I started digital marketing July of last year because a girlfriend of mine in a travel business mentioned it to me, and it has changed everything, y'all. I don't want nothing to do with network marketing, MLM no more. I still have one, the travel one, just collecting my check, y'all, each month in a nutshell. That's it. And I don't do anything with it because I don't want to approach people, no nothing. And with this, you don't have to approach people, no calling people. You get to organically just be yourself and just be on the internet. And you get to create content applicable to your life, what's going on. So it's amazing. So when I finish, I will be downloading this live and then uploading it to my YouTube. So if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube, go do that. And then you can watch it for today's date, which is 8/23. So I will have it dated 8/23. And you can also get to my website. It's in the middle of the screen, but you have to put the www. You cannot, I think when I brought my domain name and set it up, I did something wrong, y'all. So don't be a fast booty. Follow the step-by-step videos, okay? And I did something where mine only works if I put the www in front of it. I would rather just be liveatyourpace.com, but you got to put www.liveatyourpace.com. And then and once you do that, the very first thing that'll pop up is DGC. And if you click that, you're going to be able to get the free blueprint, the exact blueprint I started with. Put your name and email address in. It's free. It's going to come directly to your email. Make sure you use that, comb through it. And the biggest thing is to learn, because some of that stuff you can implement right now, even if you don't have a business, you can go ahead and start implementing it now, those skills. Yep, immediately. Okay, so nobody went and got the free information. So I done told y'all how y'all can make money on the internet, how you can make hundreds of thousands of dollars, y'all. How I'm done with nursing. This is just amazing. And nobody went and got the information. Nobody. What y'all waiting on? What y'all scared of? What y'all scared of? What y'all scared of? It's free. Get the information. You got to know, y'all. Y'all got to know what's out here. There's no reason to go get no second and third jobs making $20 and $30 an hour. Why are you gonna do that? You don't have to do that. It's good. This ain't quit your job day, okay? But we're gonna make enough that you can replace your income. So when you're ready, you can do it. You ain't gotta worry about nobody firing you and then you worrying about trying to figure it out. You can't get fired from working for yourself, y'all. You can't. You can be lazy, but you can't get fired. A job will fire your butt for sure, and they ain't gonna think about it. They're not gonna be like, oh my God. Sean, unique, is she unique for her mortgage due tomorrow? They ain't gonna be like, Auntie V, car note due next week. Oh, we'll let her stay one more week. They not gonna do that. They do not care about you. The jobs do not care about you. Okay, so to sign up, once you click the website, right? You on my website, you click the first button, DGC, you put your email address in, and then you can just skip right to the next screen. You'll see a short video of me. Skip it. Just skip the button underneath it. And then on the next page, go all the way down to the bottom. And then you pick whichever program you want. You pick which one resonates with you. And then do the P plan with Klarna. So to walk you through, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I'll share my screen. I hope you can hear me and see it at the same time. So if you go to my website, let me see here. Okay, so when you go here, after you put your name in and your email address, it'll go to the next screen. It says, watch this before you do anything else. You've been on this presentation, so you don't need to see it, right? So you can just click right through it to the next one. And on this screen, This is the sales page. You'll get one of these as well. It's all the way at the bottom. Let me just skip past pictures of me and my husband. Don't get dizzy. But you come all the way down to after you see all the bonuses you're going to get trained in Canva. You're going to get Michelle's blueprint on how she made 1.7 million in 17 months. 30-day marketing strategy growth plan. Remember I said they're going to give you 30 days to help you strategize and create your content. But when you and I get together, when I find out a little bit more of your story, I'm going to help you go ahead and program your ChatGPT so you can go ahead and get that done. If you're going to build Faceless, that's one of them as well. But skip past this. And then right here where you can start picking whichever program you want. If you want 4 streams of income, you would start with the 900. And y'all, everybody credit ain't perfect. So I'm just going to tell you this. If you don't get approved for the full 900, start with the 6. Have some sales, and then you can always upgrade. Okay. You can upgrade to 900. Get some sales. It's up to you. But if you want to start like I did, like get it going and get it popping so you can be able to offer everything, start with the 9 and you click here to enroll. And then down underneath that, if you say, hey, you know what? Maybe I just want to start with the 6. I want 3 streams of income. The 300 gives you 2 streams of income. You're going to have 2 digital products to sell, courses, or you want the 100, just start launching yourself. That's all it is. It's for you to launch your business. It's getting started like a rocket taking off. It's just to launch you, to get you going. And we looked at all the modules that it teaches in there. We went over all the modules, but then you can do this one as well. It's up to you. Okay. And for those who are on here now, for my live special, I am going to Zelle or Cash App you $100 if you get the 900. If you start with the 600, I'm going to Cash App or Zelle you right now $50. Okay. But I'm doing 100 only for the first 3 because it takes a lot of, I'm going to mentor you. I'm taking you my one-on-one mentorship. You got my phone number. You can reach out to me at any time. We're working together. I'm getting you going. Okay. So that's why I do it for the first 3 people who do the 900, and then the 600, $50 back. And then the 300, I'm giving you $39 because there's a $39 one-time website setup fee to build your whole website and everything. The company charges that goes directly to the company. And so I send you that to cover that for you. And then to sign up, after you choose whatever program that you want to go with, it's going to say, click here to enroll today. And you'll click it, and then you'll fill in your information. And if you're going to do a P plan, then you would click here to see the payment plans. You would click to see the payment plans first. And then you can go ahead and put your information in if you're doing a P plan. And then they have Afterpay and Klarna. I like Klarna. Klarna give you the cheapest one. And I always say, let's go. 30 days. Let's get it. Only because it took me 3 weeks to make money. But everybody else who's been purchasing from me now, it has not been taking them that long. I'm telling you, it's like amazing. I'm like, y'all come in here and showing me up. I had a guy buy from me named Wesley. And I always talk about Wesley because he purchased from me the very next day. He made his first video and he sold within 30 minutes of posting his video. And he uses YouTube. He's already been on YouTube and he found me from YouTube and he's been building over there. And he sent me even some videos of AI videos he made about the program. And that's all he said he did. He posted it. He already knew it. He'd been working in AI and stuff like that, but he didn't have a physical product that he could trust, and share it. And so, he had been following this and everything. And so in 30 minutes, he had already made his initial investment back. He was like, oh, this is like cake from baby. He even sent me the videos. Now he told me he's working in Indian market. Okay. In India, he's promoting the $100 one in India because of their cost of living is different. And that's another reason why there's 4 different programs here, is because not everybody wants the same. Not everybody, like I meet some people who purchase from me and they be like, oh, Danielle, I just want $500 a month. Then I have someone else who say, hey girl, I would love to replace my income. I currently bring in $3,000 a month. I want to at least make 4 or 5, And then I got those who tell me they want to make 20, 30,000 a month. Everybody is different. And then also the currency is different in other countries. And so some people, because of their life situation, they cannot come in at that. So it's nice that you can offer this to them. I think the one I sold in South Africa was a $100 program. The person who purchased from me, they purchased 100. In Canada, that person purchased 600. But those are the only 2 other countries I've had purchased from me. Everybody else has been from the United States. But I love that too, because when I built my other businesses, it was hoops and hurdles. Like when I was in MK as a director, you can't build in other countries until you have like offspring directors first. And then when I was in my other business, Oh my God, it was like going through red tape to build my business in the UK. I had a UK team that just took over. They brought in like 200 people and it was really booming fast. And I was doing presentations at 2 p.m. for my UK people because they were like 5 hours ahead of us. And then certain times of the year, they were GMT and they would be 6 hours ahead of us. And I was doing that. Plus, I was running live Zooms in the evening time for my English team. I worked my tail off in network marketing, y'all. So when I tell y'all, I deserved every penny, every reward, every trip. I deserved it all, y'all. I mean, it feels good to be gone. It feels good to be gone. It feels good to, it's nice that I had that because that did allow me to finally leave corporate America. But along the way, you learn that, no, that really wasn't it. Because even though you got out of the job, you work more from home. So what good is it to be home and your kids see you all the time on the phone and you tell them to put a sign on my door? I had a sign on my door. You should be like, don't knock. And I don't even want to see you. Like, as y'all can't see, my doors is right in front of me. And my kids will come right in here. So that's why I always used to change my office around all the time when I did them other business. Because I would see faces just standing there staring at me. Just in my face, So it's like, yeah, that ain't cool. Either you at home and your kids can't talk to you about nothing. It's like, because you busy. You on the phone all the time. No. Miss me with that lifestyle. Miss me with that. I don't need that. Now you don't need that either. It's, this is so much, it's easier, it's fun because you get to be you. Who better to be you than you? You get to come on the internet and create content. Half of y'all got thousands of dollars worth of content in your phone anyway. So do I. Sometimes I pull out stuff. I look, it was a video from a year ago, me skating with the kids. I ain't been skating, I don't think so. January, that was a video that was in my phone from last year. And you craft your message with the help of ChatGPT and with the program. Child, I'm telling you, it's like, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. It is just like, hey, kitty, hey, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, so it's like, this is nice, y'all, to be able to make this kind of moolah. You see all these people in here making $5,000 a month, a day. The other day, she posted, what is here? Her name is, let me see if I can find her. She made like $5,800 in a day. I was like, well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. Okay, then, yeah, here we go. We got things to do. See, look, you see something else, and you're like, ooh, this exciting. Got more to do, I'm trying to pull it up. I'm in TikTok. Oh, please. All right. Anybody else getting started tonight? So we can welcome you, celebrate you, and also you'll get my number immediately. So please text me so we can get you scheduled for your one-on-one. And then also I will cash app you those specials tonight. So if you've been on here before, so with the 900, you get $100, $650, and the $339. That was my live special. Okay. And if you're trying to work it out, because sometimes it takes a minute clicking those buttons and getting approved and stuff, then if you're having a little issue, it is 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. DM me now. Say, hey, I'm doing it, and I need a moment. Send me a DM, and I'll extend it to 12:30. Okay, so I'll give you 1 hour from when I hang up this live to get it, and then so I can send you over your special. Okay, and we get going. Any questions for me? Anybody? Any questions? Y'all, as a nurse, I was clearing like $1,800, $1,900 every 2 weeks after taxes. Crazy. Look at this lady. $1,000. Yesterday she posted $1,000 in 2 days. $1,000 in 2 days, y'all. And she probably worked less than 2 hours a day. Come on now. Come on now. There is some people though who do like 4 or 6 hours, but can you blame them? Some of them work 4 hours a day. Every time you see them, they're on live, but some of them making $20,000 a month, $30,000 a month, and they still working less than 8 hours a day as if they went to corporate America. So you got to understand, you pick your own poison. That's the great thing about it. You're your own boss. So you're going to decide what works best for you. If you want to work it this much, then you can. She put $6,300 in 1 day. Thanks to YouTube. She's on YouTube. She better make it rain. $6,300 in 1 day, y'all. In a day. I won't even making that a month, and I got a degree. Here's somebody else they celebrated just becoming a millionaire. Made their 7 figures. $5,600 in the last 72 hours. Okay. 3 days and you make $5,600. Come on now. $900 sale just put me at $50,000 in under a year. Friday will be my 1 year anniversary and has passed over $50,000, y'all. $50,000. 1,800 in 3 days. Just being a mama. Just doing life and being a mama. These people got $900 sale. Somebody celebrating their very first sale. They had a $300 sale. $900 for breakfast, Paula. Go on with your bad self. $2,700 in a day. Her third sale. Another $900 since I'm back from June. She took a break from June to August. Now, imagine if you wanted to take a break from your boss. First off, if you ain't got that much PTO and you ain't got no time in the books, you're getting fired. This your business. Life happens. If you want to step away, take a break, come back, do some modules, go lab, you can. This is your business. Isn't that cool too, though? I know I can't be the only person who like that too. She just came back and had her third sale, and she took a break from June to August. Just from taking a step to say, hey, I want to be my own boss. I don't want to have a boss. I don't want to risk being fired. I can do this myself. I can do this. Come on, y'all. I ain't seen nothing like this exciting. All right, so if you're done and you done got started, let me know so I can go check. It should have came through, and then that way I can Zelle you the moolah to get you going. Let me see. Were you able to get it done? You got started? Just curious. You put in here, yes to success, or I'm done. Got it. Oh my goodness, they're making me doing a 2-factor authenticator code. And that's on my cell phone. Hold on, y'all. I'm back. I had to use my phone to get the authenticator code. All right. And it's loading in. All right. So you got to 12:30. If you go in by 12:30, then I am going to be cash apping you or Zelling you that. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pop off because nobody has any questions tonight. What an easy bunch on a Saturday night. Oh, there we are. Okay. All right. No questions for me, anybody? All right. Smash that connect button. Make sure we're connected. And make sure you go get the free information. Okay. All right. So I'll see y'all soon. Bye. Good night.